getting ready for the final chapter of the Tiberian saga, Command & Conquer 4. Can we really trust that it's going to be the final thing?
Well, it's not the final Command & Conquer game. What we're doing is we're taking the story arc that we started back in 1995 with Kane and some of the mysteries that we've revealed about Command & Conquer, about Tiberium, and about Kane over the years, and we're going to answer those mysteries. Plus, there's a new mystery that we have, and that is, why is Kane working with GDI? Because he's always opposed GDI. He's always had Nod, and he's always led them. So there's this new mystery of why is he working with GDI and why is he working with them to help control Tiberium. So we're going to answer that question, and we're going to bring it close to the story of Kane within the Command & Conquer universe is what we're looking to do.
In terms of gameplay, what kind of new stuff are you bringing to the franchise?
Well, so we have classes. The first time we've ever had classes in a Command & Conquer game. You can play as an offense class, which primarily deals with the units and upgrading those units. Then you have the defense class, which is the only class that can place structures into the world. And then the last class is a support class, and that class deals with buffing and healing the units of your team. And it's also the only class that can use global powers like the ion cannon and the nuclear missile. So that's one of the new features we have. And we also have the crawler, which is a mobile base. So everything that I have in my base can be packed up and moved to another point in the map. Now what's really cool about that is the ability to resupply my army over a very short distance versus having my base on the other side of the map. And then another thing that we have that's really cool is player progression. As I play the game, as I kill units, as I complete objectives, I'm earning experience, and that experience will level me up. And then as I gain new levels, I get access to new powers, new units, and new abilities for my army. And not only can I use that in single player, but the stuff that I earn in single player can be used online, and the stuff that I earn in online can be used in single player as well. So it's a very, very different take on what we've been doing with the Command & Conquer games.
Sounds like you looked a lot at the RPG genre and how that is balanced out.
Yeah, we have. I mean, I think a lot of games these days are. I mean, there's something about being able to earn something over the period of time that you play the game. It's a compulsion that keeps you coming back for more, and it also allows us to expand the game with content that we wouldn't have done in the past.
That's what you've done in the past, that you focused first on getting a PC version really good. Is it important to focus on that and not think of anything else?
Not really. What's important for us is to focus on making a great game. That's really where all of our focus is getting that game up and working very early in our process. At the same time, we're even doing our art concepting. We're working on the technology to get the game running, especially in multiplayer, so we can do a lot of our tuning early on.
Tell us a little bit about the multiplayer. I understand you're doing something new with that as well.
So in multiplayer, for the first time ever, you can play 5-on-5, and multiplayer is about objectives. So there's always something to do. For example, in domination mode, there's 5 points in the map to capture, and the first team to hold all 5 of those points is going to win. So we've taken the emphasis from just crushing your enemies to working together as a team to complete some goals. So that's a very, very different approach. And crawlers work very nicely with that, and that is that if my crawler is destroyed, I can respawn instead of being knocked out of the match. If you play our previous games, if I was knocked out of the match, I had to wait until the next round to get back in and keep on playing. So it keeps our community and keeps our friends playing together versus one guy waiting for the match to end. So it's very different.
But it's still Command & Conquer, right?
Very much.
What would you say is like the core thing about Command & Conquer that makes it Command & Conquer?
We always have the story. We always do a great job with the story. A very sci-fi flavor. Always a lot of mystery involved with what's going on in the world. But the traditional gameplay elements of building, fighting, and exploring are in Command & Conquer 4 as they have been in all of our games. That's central to a Command & Conquer game.
And it's really one of those classic that you can't really change too much.
It is a classic. I've been around the series for a long time. I was a tester back on Dune 2. Now, I haven't always worked on Command & Conquer games, but there's definitely a flavor to them, and that flavor is very much part of what we're doing in Command & Conquer 4.
Thank you very much for your time, and get back to your dark room.
Yeah, I'll get back to my dark room. Thanks.